Turns out every single thing you did 20 years ago is now racist and offensive today. I'm Holly Humphrey, and I'm a cancel culture crisis manager. I work with actors, singers, reality stars, pretty much any public figure who's fallen prey to the cancel culture vultures. To put it simply, I'm the one that celebrities call when they lack the spine to stand up to social justice warrior rage and are in desperate need of virtue signaling tactics to save their careers. Yep, thanks to the woke mob and increasingly popular cancel culture movement, I'm in demand more than ever these days. It's celebrity hunting season all year long. From old tweets and foolish remarks to thought crimes and unfortunate impersonations, I've advised celebrities all along the cancellation spectrum. Scarlett Johansson was actually one of my first clients. She came to me after facing backlash for accepting the film role of a transgender man, which should have obviously gone to a real transgender man, not some cis-hetero white privileged woman like Scarlett. Am I right? I mean, what kind of actor would do such a thing? Anyway, I told her to drop that project like a hot potato, apologize profusely to the trans community, and call herself an uneducated bigot. And now look at her. She's one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood right now. All she had to do was cower to the woke mafia and sell off her dignity. Part of my job also involves advising these individuals on their next move after taking the woke walk of shame. Like, which interview will earn them the most virtue signaling points? Or which social justice cause should they suddenly show interest in? Anne Hathaway is another client who came to me after her portrayal in The Witches sparked outrage among the limb difference community. And rightfully so. I mean, she should have known that her character's three-fingered hands were an obvious attack on those who suffer from electrodicility. Electrolysis? Electrogram. Electoral? Anyway, turns out that Anne Hathaway is a major limb bigot. Not to be mixed up with Limp Bizkit. Luckily, her case was simple. All she had to do was issue an apology on Instagram, direct her followers to a nonprofit for kids with limb differences, and share a hashtag which definitely doesn't promote her new film. Thankfully, my job has gotten so much easier over the past few years. With the ever-expanding category of hate speech and the accelerated push for political correctness, celebrities can be canceled for pretty much anything these days. Whether it's hanging out with the wrong people, telling a joke, or simply expressing gratitude. I also advise my clients on which roles they should and should not accept. 1 second. Yo, ScarJo, what is the haps? Wait, they want to offer you a role in Cars 4? You can't take that role, are you crazy? Why not? Because you'd be stealing a role from a real car. Do you want to be known for human washing? Wait a sec. Do you identify as a car? And for those who claim that cancel culture is just accountability, well, if you consider doxing, death threats, cyberbullying, cheap shot insults, and threatening one's livelihood accountability, then I guess you'd be correct. Another one of my little bitches, clients, is former Bachelor host Chris Harrison. He received the wrath of the woke mafia after he so foolishly criticized cancel culture and cyberbullying. I advised him to make a public apology, aka groveling statement, and to thank his vicious attackers for holding him accountable. Unfortunately, this did him absolutely no good, and he was replaced immediately. Hey, you win some, you lose some, right? All I can say is thank God I'm not the one being shamed out of society with my tail between my legs. People are constantly asking me, what is the secret to your success? Well, believe it or not, I'm actually one of the piece of shit lowlifers on Twitter who exposes these celebrities. Yep, I am. You see, all I have to do is scour celebrity social media pages for literally anything that could be deemed the least bit offensive and then blast them on Twitter using some anonymous user account. Works like a charm, too. In fact, this is how I acquired Kevin Hart, Chrissy Teigen, Gilbert Gottfried, and Jason Biggs as clients. I create the demand so that I can be the supply. Genius, right? With cancel culture and wokeness being the new and apparently only acceptable religions these days, everyone is literally a sinner. It's just a matter of time before you make the wrong move and suddenly everyone is casting their stone at you. Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon are actually two of my biggest clients. Turns out they don't just share a name, but they also share unforgivable impersonations from decades past. My solution for both of them was to kowtow to the perpetually unsatisfied wokeaholics, accept the fact that they are incredibly racist, and promise to dedicate the rest of their careers to corporate shilling. I mean, why be as unapologetic as Dave Chappelle when you could be as spineless as Jimmy Kimmel?
Loser.
The one question I ask every single one of my clients is, would you rather be a well-respected individual or a wealthy ass kisser?